try to watch the second part of this video. Let's discuss if the subject and object are noun. It is easy to change because noun remains the same even we change the case of subject and object. But if there is pronoun, the case differs. If we have to change these pronouns as subject or object, we have to take care of subjective and objective case. If me is object, these are objects. So if we have to change this object as subjects, we have to use this table. Or even if we have to change this subject into object, we use this table. It means if subject is I and we have to change it as object, we use me instead of I. We write me instead of I. If we have me as object, we write I as subject in passive. So this vice versa goes on. So if we have we as subject and we have to write it at last in passive, we write us in objective case. And if we have us as object, we write we as subject in passive. So this is the case of changing subject as object and object as subject. This table should be remembered, or this table should be kept in your mind all the time. So I, me, we, us, she, her, he, him, it remains same, it, they, them, who, whom. So this table presents subjective and objective case of pronoun. That should be kept in mind. And other pronouns remains the same. Only these pronouns are changed while changing subject into object and object into subject. Now let's discuss about the use of verb be. So how we use verb be? Look at this table. If there is future having will or shall, we use verb be as beb. It means it will become shall be or will be. So if there is case of future, if there is case of present simple or simple present tense, we use is, am, are as verb be. If there is case of past simple or simple past, we use was, were. If there is perfect aspect of any tense, we use been. Like in present, there will be has, have. So we add has, have, had. If there is has, have, had, we add been as verb be. If there is before or continuous aspect, we use being as verb be. So this table of verb be should be remembered. Now let's discuss some exceptional case. In active voice, if there is modal auxiliary verb plus V1. In passive, we use the same modal auxiliary plus B plus V3. For example, she can solve the problem. So here, can is a modal auxiliary verb. So if we change this sentence into passive, the first thing is that we have to write this object as subject in passive. So the problem, we write here as subject the problem. Then we have to add verb be. So can is a modal verb, so can remains the same, and we add be with modal auxiliary. Then we change V3, we change the main verb into V3. So the past participle of solve is solved. Then we add preposition by. Then we have to change subject of active into object in passive. So the objective case of she is her. So this is one case. Now look at another case. If there is MR, was, were, has, have, had plus to infinitive or going to future in active voice, we use the same auxiliary verbs, these auxiliary verbs, is, MR, was, were, has, have, had, plus to be plus B3 plus by plus object as subject. Look at this example. She has to complete the work. So the first thing, we have to change this subject into object. So the work is object here. So we change, the first thing we change is that the object into subject. So the work is changed as object, the work is changed as subject. Then we have has, so has remains the same. Then there is to plus infinitive. To plus infinitive means V1, the main verb. So here after has we have to plus V1, main form of verb. So what we do that before V3 we add B. It means we add B between to plus infinitive. Here we add B. And by, then we change subject into object. So objective case of subject she is her. It means this part is a little different, other remains the same. So this is the few exceptional case out of this table. Now look at the preposition rule. With which verb we use what preposition we use, means according to verb we have to use preposition. So if we have verb like know, marry, oblique, the preposition we use is to. With know, marry, oblique, we cannot use preposition by. Instead of by we have to use to. If the verb is contain, consist, interest, envelop, include, we use in. Similarly, if we have body, we use under, and with other verbs, we use generally by. And with satisfied, dissatisfied, please, displease, cover, we use with. Satisfied, dissatisfied, please, displease, cover, we use with. So with these verbs we cannot use by. This will be wrong. And out of these verbs we can use by in general. It means by is used generally, but with these verbs we have to use these respective prepositions. So this is a rule regarding preposition. Now let's talk about case of no change into passive statement or into passive voice. The first rule is that the statement from the following tense and aspects are not changed. If the sentence is from present perfect continuous, it means if a sentence has a structure of subject plus has, have plus been plus before, there is no passive, it means or no passive can be made of it. This sentence structure cannot be changed into passive structure. Similarly, past perfect continuous tense cannot be changed into passive. If the structure is subject plus had been plus before, there will be no passive. If there is future perfect continuous of a structure like subject plus shall have, will have plus been plus before, such a structure also cannot be changed into passive. And the last one is if there is future continuous, the structure like subject plus shall or will plus be plus before, this structure also cannot be changed into passive structure. So altogether we cannot change the sentences of 4 tense and aspects mentioned above into passive. Only we can make passive of 8 tenses and aspects. Tense and aspects. Only 8 tenses are changed into passive. The 4 cannot be changed. These 4 sentences cannot be changed. So let's understand it in short. 3 aspects of each tense: perfect continuous aspect of present tense, perfect continuous aspect of past tense, and perfect continuous aspect of future tense. So means perfect continuous aspect of any tense cannot be changed. And the 4th one is future continuous. Future continuous aspect of future continuous aspects of future tense cannot be changed. So if we have to understand on finger, the perfect continuous aspect of all the tense cannot be changed into passive, and continuous aspect of future tense cannot be changed into passive. So this is the case of no change in passive. Now I have a practice set that I assign to you to practice. Let me solve the few one or the first one to give you a clear concept regarding it. Okay, the first sentence is he eats a mango. Now very important thing is that we have to find subject and object in a sentence. So the first thing, we can easily find verb. Before verb we have a pronoun he, so he will become subject because it is before verb. After verb we have a noun, a mango, so it is object, as noun trick I discussed earlier. So if we have to change this sentence into passive, how it will be changed? The first rule is that object into subject. So what is the object? A mango. So we have to write here a mango. Then what we have to do this? What we have to do second is verb be. Verb B is used according to tense and aspects. So it is B5. B5 means present. So for present tense, what we use is MR. So with a mango, which one is suitable among the MR? Obviously is. So we write verb be is. So it means up to here we have completed two steps. We changed object as subject, then we have added verb be. The third step is that we change main verb of active sentence into past participle, means V3. So this is the main verb. So we have to change it's as V3 past participle. So it will be eaten. So just think, what is the V3 of it? So if we change, just think, what is V3 of verb it? It is eaten. E-A-T-E-N, eaten. So the third step is completed. This is a step 1. This is a step 2. It is step 3. And the fourth step is we have to add a preposition by. So we can use by. Then the last step is we have to change subject as object. So what is subject? He. So if we change he as object, it will be him. Him is the objective case of he. So the accurate answer will be mango is eaten by him. So look at this answer. The answer is also given here. After completing the task, you can match your answer here. A mango is eaten by him. So for your reference, I have given answer of all the sentences. So what I suggest you that first of all you have to solve all the sentence by yourself. After pause, using pause technique of video, you can pause or you can rewatch the part of video wherever you feel confused. Solve it yourself first, then match your answer with this. I hope this video is helpful for you, or if you think the video is helpful for you, please subscribe the channel, and for further information